Hello, this is Myra Elaine from the Buying Space channel. Today I'm talking about the products I received from Israel from Lev HaOlam. And I get a monthly box from them. And this is the olive oil I received. And this picture, and the picture on the front of all of these boxes, matches the mural that came with the box that I have underneath here. So the olive tree is actually off camera. It's more like over here. So I can't put the olive oil on the runner because of where it's located. But we have, let me see. You can see the date tree. So let me see, where do I have? So the date tree is on front of the date box, and the date trees are here. You can see that that matches. This lovely runner will remind me of all the products I received in this box. Now the olive oil, the name of this unique oil tells it all. It is called superior olive oil because it is extra virgin oil that extracted with extra care using a cold press to preserve unique flavors. It is a mixture of 4 different kinds of Israeli olives, and it is great to use for any recipe that calls for olive oil. Yaakov suggests drizzling it over a salad to bring the taste of Israel to any meal, and I'm going to do that today, Yaakov. Thank you. Hetzov, I think. Hetzov was founded by Yaakov Hinman together with his wife and children. Yaakov grows olives and grapes on his farm in the Golan Heights in a settlement called Nov. Yaakov says that he sees himself as a contribution of an ancient farming tradition. The area surrounding his farm bears archaeological evidence to ancient Israelite olive presses, and Yaakov, a committed and idealistic settler, says he believes there is no nobler profession for a Jew living in the land of Israel than farming. That's awesome. And they found in Jerusalem some springs that were in an area that have archaeological structures, and one of which there's a room off of the temple area, worship area, sacrifice area, should I say, that has an olive oil cold press or press. So if I can find that video again, I watched it some months ago, I will try to link it, in the description. So here we have hats off, modern pioneers rooted in history. So here are their fields. Yaakov Hinman believes that there is no nobler profession for a Jew living in the land of Israel than a farmer. That's why he is so incredibly proud to grow grapes and olives, as well as produce wine and olive oil on the Hetzov farm he built with his family in Israel's Golan Heights, where they live in a settlement called Nov. I haven't looked up that specific settlement to see if, the Golan Heights were just recently, or the majority of it, if I'm, sorry if I'm speaking out of turn here, was controlled by Syria. So it's a disputed area. It's maybe not such a peaceful place to live because it's so close to an Arab country. And it's been, in the last, since November 7th, there's been military activity there in Golan Heights, not necessarily in Nov itself. I don't know. This month's package brings you a delicious bottle of Yaakov's Hatzov olive oil, which is incredibly fitting as the olives in this one of the 7 species of fruit of the Bible describes the land of Israel as blessed with. The olive is seen in the Bible as a symbol of blessing, of health, faithfulness, and peace. Your wife shall be like a fruit vine within your house, your sons like olive saplings around your table. And that's from Psalms 128, verse 3. The olive tree is known to be one of the strongest of trees. Amazing, it is bolstered by adversary and therefore has often been compared to the Jewish people. Indeed, the Jewish people have had a long, interesting relationship to this tree and to this specific fruit. In the Bible, King David compared himself to an olive, but I am a thriving olive tree in God's house. I trust the faithfulness of God forever and ever. Psalm 52:10. In modern times, the olive branch is part of the emblem of the state of Israel and also of the Israeli Defense Forces. It symbolizes both strength and, as we remember from the story of Noah's Ark, peace. Drawing on the energy of the olive, Yaakov's story is certainly one of determination and strength. His ancestors lived for generations in Germany and Poland, where they, instead of being farmers, they were scholars and merchants. However, when his family moved to the land of Israel in the 1920s, good timing, agriculture became their way of life. Growing up in Israel, Yaakov said he was raised working the land. Yaakov, I'm from a long generation of farmers. We don't farm anymore, not for the last 2 generations, but that's my ancestry as well. In the pre-state days, any settlement of any land anywhere across Israel was an ideological, faith-filled act. Yaakov's father originally tried settling in Jezreel Valley, or Jezreel Valley. When that settlement failed, they moved to the area of Pitash Kiva, which was one of the first new Jewish settlements built in the modern Israel's pre-state era. That's right, because it didn't become a country until 1948, and his father was there in the 1920s. Good move getting out of Germany, because in the 1930s, things got dicey. Yaakov was raised in this area on a moshav, a shared archaeological settlement, and he says that as children, he, the youngest of 7, and his siblings enjoyed the best of both worlds. Working the land on their families' farms, they enjoyed a deep and peaceful connection to the land. Yet Petrov Tevye Tekva is near enough to Tel Aviv to safely enjoy the benefits of city life. Upon completing high school, Yaakov joined the army and served in the Israel Defense Forces as an Air Force pilot for 7 years. He was proud to protect the land that he loved. During his service, he married his wife, Tamar, who became his loving and faithful partner. After finishing the army, Yaakov was faced with a dilemma. Since he had served as a pilot in the army, he was offered a job as a pilot for El Al, the National Israeli Airlines Service. The job is considered very prestigious, and especially for Israel's standards. It was a very good paying job. All of these perks tempted Yaakov, but in the end, he was not interested. He and Tamar spent 1 year living in Hebron and seeking land in the area of Gosh Etzion, and they looked for a plot that would be fitting to begin a farm, but when they couldn't find a large enough expanse of land to fit their needs, the couple moved to the Golan Heights and became one of the first families to settle Nov, a religious settlement in the southern Golan. That makes sense. It will be southern because the more northern you get, the more conflict there is because of disputes with Syria and maybe even Lebanon. During Yom Kippur War, Yaakov fought as a reserve soldier in the battle. He remembers looking down on his own home as he defended his family from above. In the following years, the couple grew their family and raised 10 children there. Oh my goodness. The olive oil presses he produces is unique and somewhat similar to the wine he produces, as he mixes various spices of olives when making it. The olives he uses are all grown on his farm but have their roots in other Mediterranean countries. He explains each of the species he uses adds something different to the oil. Arbequilla from Spain adds a delicate flavor. Lecano of Italy adds a flowery taste. Korowniki from Greece has more of a woody flavor, and Pic Olan of France is quite spicy, so they only add a little bit. Mixing these unique spices together, they all make a delicious tasting olive oil. And we have a quote directly from Yaakov here. All I ever wanted was to work the land. Oh. His wife Tamar as a counselor in Israeli school system, but she also helps him on the farm and in the business, and to raise 10 children. And the farm has expanded enough that they need a few full-time workers, and sometimes they also employ Israeli high school students who are a part of a program called Regavism. The program allows students to combine their half day of learning and a half day of working in the fields, adding a connection to the land to their education. What a wonderful idea. So Yaakov with his wife and one of their children. And here we see the fruit being gathered. In Israel, Yaakov's Hasvav olive oil is known for being high quality. It is primarily sold to only Israeli food shops and also by other companies who buy it and put it in their own brand name on it. Yaakov is very happy to send his oil outside of Israel and sharing it with people who believe in the importance of the Holy Land. He is thrilled to be sharing the olive oil he makes with such love and care with Lev HaOlam supporters across the globe. Yaakov hopes that you and your families enjoy using this special olive oil made by the hands of modern pioneers while being rooted in a history that dates back to the Bible. And here we have another quote. I dream that I am the continuation of the ancient agricultural tradition of the land, the raising of the olives in an ancient practice in this area, and I am incredibly proud to continue it. How wonderful. What a wonderful family of 12. Oh my goodness. Raising the children alone, and having a job and having a farm. Shout out to his wife as well. Oh my gosh. Just all of that is in that area of the world. That's just, it's heroic. All these people are heroic to me. But anyway, I will move on to the next product in the next video. I hope you all are following along. And I'm going to have some salad today. It's really, really early in the morning right now. So I'm going to enjoy my salad around lunch with this awesome olive oil. You all have a wonderful and blessed day.